All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live at 50 Regent in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 50 Regent. And today we're inside in the observatory, and other times when the weather is permitting, we go outside to the sun deck. And then also we're available on Zoom as well. Sign up is on ubindi.com. That's where you register for class. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and payment through Venmo and PayPal, and all that information is on the bottom of the video. Of course, you can find all of this on the website as well, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of injuries, please make sure to modify as you need or skip poses altogether if it doesn't work for you. And then just rejoin us when you're ready. All right, sit up tall, cross-legged position. Let the palms face up. Okay for your left knee to be in this cross-legged? Okay. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And with the eyes closed, lips touching, start to center the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. And let the mind start to quiet. Three Oms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Tatopiwa, Tatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up again. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Take the right hand to the left side of the head and pulling gently to elongate through the left side of the neck. And then take the chin toward the right shoulder and continue to apply a little bit of pressure to the back of the head, still lengthening. Inhale, release, come back to center, draw the right hand down, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest, big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll the center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace, nice and easy, beginning to open up the neck and the shoulders, top of the spine. And chin back towards center, pause. And then taking the opposite direction, and taking one more giant circle, chin back towards the chest. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, a neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Support with your hands to either side. Flex to your heels. Then turn your toes toward each other, and then roll out. 2 more times. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles, so you're moving your hip joints, knee joints, and ankle joints. Come back to center and switch them around. Inner rotations, opposite direction. And come back to center again. Cross your shins, but take the opposite shin on top. So the other crossing of the legs, your non-dominant side. It should feel a little bit awkward, a little bit tighter. Okay? Right? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you. Left hand to the right knee. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist the other side. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up. Other side. Take it back up. Legs forward. Let's first start with the knees bent and the feet flexed. Arms up. Lengthen through the spine. And with that lengthiness, maintain that lengthiness. Hinge at the hips to draw forward. Once you get to your maximum, then you can move your arms to grab your feet, your ankles, or your shins. Re-lengthen your spine. Move with a neutral spine. Hinge at the hips to draw forward. So you're beginning to feel for the stretch of the lower back and into your glutes. But your hamstrings, not so much work right now because you're not using the hamstrings just yet. Inhale, coming back up. Move the legs slightly further forward, but still slight bending of the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Now let's flex your feet. Yes, good. Exhale, draw forward. Neutral spine. Good. Inhale, come up. Extend the legs fully. Keep your feet slightly separated. Let's re-extend the arms. Keeping a neutral spine. Hinge forward at the hips only as far as you can go forward with a lengthy spine. If you start to round, then I want you to come back, re-extend. Once you reach that maximum, whatever it is, then you move your arms to grab your feet, your ankles, or your shins. So you're supporting. Re-lengthen because maybe you may have rounded already. Keep that neutral spine and draw forward. And then once you draw forward, you can always adjust your hands to go deeper and deeper forward. All right, so very important for us not to round the spine to draw forward, but instead lift, lengthen, and draw forward. And coming back up, bend your knees, swing the legs back behind you. Let's come to your hands and your knees. Your hands are about shoulder width, knees about hips width. All right, let's take some cat-cows. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine, dome the middle of the back up toward the sky, chin toward the chest. 2 more times. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. That's your cow pose. Exhale, round the spine for your cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Keep the left knee down, but step the right heel back. Once you have the foot on the floor, reach back actively through that heel so you can get a nice stretch for your right calf. Then shift back forward, release that tension, and lift the foot. Keep the right foot flexing and reaching back, and then left arm forward in opposition. Then bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand. If you're able to grab the foot, take the foot, kick up, and shoot the foot back in space. If you're not able to catch your foot, reach your left arm forward. All right, so Joshua, look forward a little bit, lift the upper back, kick the foot away from you, so you're stretching your arm. Okay, best you can. All right, start to release. Take the hands back down to the floor. All right, so I'll give you a side view here. So when you catch the foot, right, if it's difficult to reach back like this to catch, you can always reach it to the side like this, right? So you've caught the foot, lift the chest, and start to kick back. Now, you want to also start to incorporate the lifting of the shoulder so you're beginning to rotate as well. And then that will give you more length of the arm to be more active with kicking the foot back. So the action of the leg is lifting and kicking. So that helps to lengthen your arm, stretch your shoulders, and add your twist. So eventually, you want something like this, right? So yes, you would tighten the knees and the quads a little bit. So to kick back enough to do this was rather difficult. That's okay. So if you need to keep a more neutral shoulder and kick back, at least you get the stretch into your right leg. All right, second side. Step the left foot back. So with the left toe mound firmly planted, reach a heel back in space so you can get a nice stretch through your left calf. All right, shift the weight back forward a little bit, releasing that tension to the left foot. Pick up the left foot. Actively reach back. Then shift the weight to your left hand, reach your right arm forward in opposition. And then start to bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand. Grab that foot if you can. And again, if it's difficult to grab that foot, take the foot behind the right leg. Make contact, and then readjust to kick back. Better. Good. All right. When you're ready to release, step the left knee back down, right hand comes back down. With your toes tucked under, lift the knees and press it back to your down dog and start to pedal out the legs side to side. Give your knees a little bit of a release. Was it me? Did I hear somebody at the door before or no? Okay, just me. Okay. Maybe it's just, I'm thinking, is she going to show up? Okay, come back to down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands and ground the back heel down at an angle for warrior one. Rise up, reaching the arms up high. Good. You can ground the back heel all the way down, Simone, and maybe even turn the heel in a little bit. If you turn the heel in a little bit, it'll be easier to ground. There you go. Right? So you have your lunge position on your toe tips. But if you decide to take the lunge, right, you have to be neutral in your ankles. If you take the heel back a little bit and you're like this at an angle, you're not very stable. So if that's the case, better to ground it down. So this is your warrior one with the back heel grounding down. Lunge your front knee forward enough so that it lines up over the heel and arms up. Palms are facing each other. Now if your shoulders are tight and arms straight up is difficult, you can go slightly forward. You can also go wider as well. On the exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Good. Flip the front palm. Reverse. Warrior. Right arm up and back. You can support with the left hand to the left leg. Exhale. Side angle. Take the right arm to the top of the right leg if you need to modify it, make it easier. Or if you can touch your right hand to the floor easily, take the hand to the floor and then left arm up. This is side angle. On the inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back. And let's lower all the way down to the belly. I call these 3 progressive cobras, and this time I'll face you so you can see me better. Walk the hands alongside the rib cage. On the inhale, lift the upper back. So your belly and your lower ribs stay on the floor, elbows from back. This is your baby cobra. On the exhale, lower almost all the way down. On the inhale, lift up a little bit higher this time. Your lower ribs and your belly away from the floor. And then lower almost all the way down. And then this time, inhale all the way up, Cobra Pose. If you can take full extension of your arms to the back bend, take it. If that's too much, bend at the elbows instead. And release all the way down, Child's Pose. Feet toward the heels and fold forward. Inhale, take it all the way up. Tuck the toes under, standing up on the knees. Raise the arms up high. With the palms facing down, reach your arms out and down toward the floor. Hopefully you have enough space. Inhale, flip the palms up as you reach your arms up, so moving your shoulders. Exhale, swim the arms down. Inhale, swim the arms up. Exhale, swim the arms down. Now reach the arms forward, parallel to the floor. Same thing. Flip the palms away. Swim the arms back as far back as you can. Flip the palms forward, reaching the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. One more time. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward, walking your hands forward down dog. Did you guys have enough space there? You did? Okay, good. All right, inhale, left heel up, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Ground the back heel down, rise up. Palms are facing each other, best of your abilities, arms straight up alongside the ears. Line up the left knee over the left heel, vertical line. On the exhale, open up the arms, open up the hips for warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior, supporting with the right hand to the right leg. Exhale, side angle, modifying, elbow to the leg or hand to the floor, and take the right arm up. Inhale, take it all the way back up and reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. And again, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. So your belly and your lower ribs make contact to the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher, so the belly and the lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up the highest. Full extension of your arms if you have it. Bending of the elbows if that's too much. This is your Cobra Pose. And bending at the elbows, lower all the way down. Child's Pose. Feet toward the heels. And come back up. Tuck your toes under. Standing on your knees. And it's okay for the knees, yes? Okay. Tuck the toes under so you can get more support with your toes. Reaching the arms forward, bending at the elbows. Palms are facing each other. Inhale, draw the arms out. So as you draw the arms out, you're expanding your collarbones, your pectorals, as you engage your upper back. On the exhale, draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Open again. Take the hands into fists. Roll the fists forward and down as you then draw the fists toward each other and behind you. Inhale, lift. Draw the fists toward each other. Inhale, lift. Draw the fists toward each other. Inhale, lift. Release. Raise the arms up again. Extend forward. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Let's do that 2 times. Inhale, kick the right leg up. Exhale, right knee in. Kick it up again. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Then bend the front knee, arms alongside. Keep the torso vertical. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the arms reaching up. Bend the front knee. Wrap the right hand back behind you. Reach your left arm forward. And bend your left elbow. Draw the left elbow back. Twist to the right. Draw the left elbow back. Twist to the right. Watch your front leg. Make sure it's nice and stable and that you're not moving them side to side. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Stay twisting. All right, so think of your legs as being strong, stable structures, right, to support all the moving parts above your hips. All right, lean forward. Hook the left arm to the outer right knee and twist. Inhale, come all the way up and around. Warrior two. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Good. On the inhale, lengthen front leg and reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior two. 3 times. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior two. Lengthen just your front leg, preparing for triangle. Tip the left hip slightly back, right hand reaching forward. The hand can go to the top of the shins if you're less flexible. The hand can go to the floor if you're more flexible. Okay, so go easy on the right hamstrings. And then Joshua, flip the left palm to face the window so it's easier for your shoulders. Yeah. Inhale, come all the way up. Reverse triangle. Keep the right leg extended, right arm up and back. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back to plank. This time, bow pose. Inhale, one breath. Exhale. Take the knees down, bend at the elbows, and bow the forehead down. Lift the head. Glide the heart forward into baby cobra. Exhale, transitioning back into down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose 2 times. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up again. Stepping your left foot forward, warrior 1. So you're establishing your warrior legs, which are strong and stable. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher, extend, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Keep the torso vertical. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching up and bending just your front knee. Left hand wraps behind you with a half bind. Reach your right arm forward and bend your right elbow. Draw the right elbow back. Keep the front knee stable, right? Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right arm back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Twist to your left. Stay there. And then lean forward. Hook the right arm to your outer left knee and deepen your twist. Inhale, come all the way up and around. Warrior 2. Reestablish your legs. Good. And lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen out just your left leg for triangle pose. Tip the right hip slightly back and reach your left hand further forward. The left hand going to the top of the shins if you need it, or the left hand to the floor if you have the more flexibility. Right arm reaching up. This is your triangle. Inhale, come all the way back up. Reverse triangle. And then bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, bow pose, knees down. Bend at the elbows, bow the forehead to the mat. Inhale, lift the head, glide the heart forward, baby cobra. And then exhale, transitioning back to down dog. Inhale, right heel up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Kick it up. This time, open up the hips and bend the right knee. This is your sideward scorpion. So you're stacking your hips right side over your left and bending your right knee. And then take the right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up, 3-legged dog. This time, switch arms. Right knee to your left arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior 1. Left hand to catch your right wrist. Notice that the palm is facing up so that when you catch your wrist, you shorten this arm so that when you pull up, you actually lengthen your right arm even more. Side bend to your left. So you want to pull with your left hand, palm facing away from you to lengthen. Take it back to center. Switch hands. Right hand, catch your left wrist. Pull up and side bend to the right. Take it back to center, arms up. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Lift up, gaze upwards. Exhale, bow forward, Devotional Warrior. Letting the head release. Maybe you want to even look for your left foot behind you. Inhale, take it back up. Warrior 1, open it up. Warrior 2, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Right hand to the floor again, but let's take it to extended variation. Left palm facing down and reach it forward to the front of the room. So you're really getting a nice lengthy left side stretch. Inhale, come up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle. So again, right hand to the shin or to the floor, and left palm facing down and reach forward. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse triangle, and bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back. This time we'll take a full push-up. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push-up, chaturanga. Roll over your toes. Keep the knees off the floor. Lift up, and that's your up dog. Roll over your toes for down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it up. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Right, stacking of the hips. Good. Left knee to the outside of the left arm. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. I realized on the second round, I forgot to do this. Palms face forward. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. 3 times. Draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, open. Draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Good. Take the hands into fists. Roll them forward and down. And then draw the fists toward each other. Inhale, lift. Draw the fists toward each other. Inhale, lift. One more. Draw the fists. Inhale, lift. Release. Reach your arms up. Right hand to catch your left wrist. Extend up and side bend to the right. There you go. And so there's a difference, right? Did you feel that, Simone? When you grab it in the wrong direction, it doesn't pull just the same. But if you're taking the opposite, the palm facing away from you, it gets stretchier. Come up, switch sides. Left hand to grab the right wrist, pull up, side bend to your left. Take it back up. Wrap the hands back behind you. Now this time, when you interlace your hands, right, without thinking, you take the dominant side. So switch with the other thumb on top, and that interlacing should feel kind of awkward. Draw the shoulders open, reach your knuckles away, and lean it back for a back bend. And then bow forward. Devotional Warrior. Let the crown of the head reach toward the floor. Maybe look for the right foot. Inhale all the way back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. So the left hand to the floor. Right palm facing down and reaching forward to a diagonal. Getting a nice right side stretch. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale. Take it back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Extended triangle. Left hand to the top of the shin or to the floor. Right palm facing down and extend forward. Extended triangle. Inhale. Take it all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Roll over your toes. Thighs stay off the floor. Exhale, down dog. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. Come to the front of the mat. Feet together, knees together. And just hang forward. Once you find a nice stable position, grab opposite elbows. And without thinking, you're going to grab with the dominant forearm on top. Make note of which arm is on top right now. When we come back around the second time, I'm going to ask you to take the non-dominant crossing, and then you'll realize, oh my God, that is so difficult to do. It's so confusing. You'll see. Releasing your arms. Bend the knees. Now, with your hands supporting, I'll give you a side view here. I want you to think about lifting the head and the upper back. So you're coming to a neutral spine. Bend the knees some more and shift the weight back toward your heels. And come up through a neutral spine. So use the strength of the legs to come up. Once you're up, I'll show you the difference. All right, so there is a way of coming up with the rolling of the spine. There is also what I'm doing now, which is a neutral spine. Bend at the knees, lift the head and the upper back. The spine is much more engaged and lengthened, and you shift back. And through that method, you come up through the strength of the legs. What happens is sometimes when we have maybe existing or possible lower back issues, when you roll back, especially if you have herniation, it creates a worsening situation. So a lot of people walk around with herniation, they don't know. They just know, oh, my back hurts a little bit. So I feel that when we're in yoga practice, to keep the spine neutral and coming up is a much more safer method across the board than to wait for something to happen and then have to modify. This way, I'm always covering everybody, right? So consider that whenever you come up to a standing position, rather than rounding, right, which if you have back issues, that might make it worse. If you bend the knees, lift the head and the upper back, come into neutral, shift the weight back, and use the strength of the legs, much safer. Okay. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back to center. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee, tree pose. Open up the knee to right side. Grab that foot. If you can, take it above the knee joint, your foot. If that is very tight for your hips and it throws off your balance, go below the knee joint. It's much easier. Once you're steady, take both arms up. That's your tree. Keep the gaze at any fixed point in front of you, and that will help you to stabilize. All right, if raising the arms up is tough for your shoulders, you can just take the hands together in prayer. Right, and that can give you more concentration, just the balance, and not so much on your arms, especially if your shoulders are tight. Two more breaths. All right, so if that's tough for you, go below the knee joint. All right, so it's about building and conditioning the body to learn to balance and hold it for a while, right? So we're holding at least now about 15 seconds. All right, make your way back up. Step the right foot down. Feet together, knees together for chair. Bending at your knees, tail reaching back, crown of the head reaching forward, arms reaching forward. Again, if your shoulders are tight, and this is very tough for your shoulders, right? Hands together in prayer. So you still get the quads, you still get the knees, the glutes, and your lower back. All right, so for Simone, this is therapy, right? Because you're using the muscles around the knees to strengthen. So this is a great one for those days that, let's say if you're not doing any PT at home, but you can just do a chair pose, right? Taking this like 10 seconds is like going to be tough. All right, already you're beginning to burn, right? All right, lengthen, lift up, slight back bend to neutralize your legs. Exhale. Dive forward. So again, keep the neutral spine. Bend at the knees. Take the hands to the floor. And then step the right foot back. Palms flat. Step the left foot back. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Left knee comes down. Crescent moon. Untuck the back toes. Now, if your knees are sensitive and you need a little bit of cushioning, you can take the mat left side towards center, and that doubles up your mat for more cushioning. That might feel better for you. But if you're good directly on the mat, that's fine too. Hands to the top of the thighs, and then you want to lunge your hips forward so you can get into the stretch of the quads, into the hips, into your psoas on the left side. Then press your hands into your thighs, lean the upper torso back, and gently looking upwards at an angle. Not straight up. If you're looking straight up, you're crunching the back of the neck without any support. But if you look forward, you're adding the back bend, but you're also supporting the back of the neck. All right, so hips moving forward, upper torso leaning back. You may stay here with your hands supporting, or you can take the arms up with Venus Mudra, index fingers pointed, interlacing with the other fingers, and then reaching your arms up and back. Again, if your shoulders are tight, arms can go straight up, arms can go wide, arms can go forward. Or just hands to the top of the thighs, right? And use that resistance to deepen your back bend. All of those are good options. All right, let's start to break. Hands to either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, and lengthen out the right leg. Now, if you're too wide, you can always step the back foot in a little bit and shorten that stance, right? And that might give you more stability to support with the hands and fold forward. Now, if you're not able to, right, you can take both hands to your top of the shin. Also, you can bend the right knee and keep your hands on the floor and just work on lengthening out the front leg the best you can. Good. All right, so for hamstring flexibility, we want to hold this for a little bit. I know it might be agonizing if you don't have a lot of hamstring flexibility, but for many of us, this is key, right? We have tight hamstrings because we're always sitting so much. All right, bend the front knee, palms flat, step the right foot back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga, push up. Inhale, forward and up for your up dog. Exhale, take it back down dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing, forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, come up through chair, lengthen out the legs. Arms alongside. Good. Take the hands to the waist. Draw the elbows slightly back so you're broadening your chest. Press your thumbs to your low back. Lean back for a back bend. Come back to neutral. Then elbows move forward, round the mid and upper back. So that's to broaden the back. Inhale, come back to neutral. Raise your right arm up, bend your right elbow. Left hand to your right elbow and side bend to your left. So notice that this time you're much more specific into the stretch of your shoulders because you've shortened your arm and put pressure to the elbow. So now you should feel a lot more openness to the underside and the outside of that right shoulder joint. Inhale, come back up, re-extend. Bend your left elbow, right hand to your left elbow, side bending to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Bend at the knees. Lean forward with a straighter spine. Take the hands to the floor. And then with your hands to the floor, start to lengthen out the legs, but keep a neutral spine. And then to the best of your abilities, maintain as much of that neutral spine as you take it forward into your forward fold. When you come to your forward fold, this time, take the non-dominant arm on top when you cross your arms. So whatever was your first side, you're going to switch with the other arm. Doesn't it feel weird? You guys got it right away. Maybe I talked you through it too much, right? Whenever I do the non-dominant side, people have to go like this a few times. And they're like, what? I gave you too much direction. But it does feel a little bit awkward. All right, let the hands go back to the floor with both hands supporting. Bend at the knees. Lift the head and the upper back. Through that straighter spine, shift back toward the heels. Rise up. All right, and then this time we'll take the regular chair. Bend at the knees. Draw the seat back, crown of the head, and arms move forward. All right, going to hold it here for a little bit. Now, depending on how ambitious you are, if you want to amp this up, lift your toes. Notice your shins, right? Right away, when you lift your toes, your shins activate. So not that chair is not already difficult enough, but you can always amp it up. All right, release your toes. Lengthen out the legs, come up. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Tree pose, second side. All right, so Josh, this is what you're going to do. Look forward and lift the knee up and forward first. Then open out to left side, reach to grab the foot. And yes. Good. And then arms up. All right, so if your balance is already kind of shaky, you can't do everything at once, right? And so you have to be more methodical about coming into the pose. So the more The easier way, a more methodical way, is to lift the knee forward first because that's easier for your hip joint. Then you open out to the side so that you can reach for your foot. Then you grab that foot, take it higher, place it, and then you release and come back to center. Good. Come back up, left knee forward, step the left foot down. So be mindful about how you come out of the pose. Bend the knee at the knees. Keep a neutral spine. Take the hands to the floor for support first, and then once your hands are on the floor, step the left foot back, ground your palms, step the right foot back into your down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Right knee comes down. Crescent moon, double up your mat if you need to. Otherwise, untuck the back toes. Walk your hands to top the thighs and lift your torso. Then lean the hips forward. Get into the quad stretch, hip stretch, right psoas. Then take the hands to top of the thighs. Lean the upper torso back and the belly making space away from the left side. Gently looking up at an angle, supporting the back of the neck. All right, so staying here, or if you're ready, Venus Mudra. And start to release, hands either side of the left foot, tuck the right toes under, pyramid. Shorten your stance if you need to find more stability. You want to try to use both hands directly to the floor for support as you lengthen out the left leg. You have the option of modifying by bending the left knee a little bit, as much as you need, but you're still looking to lengthen out the left leg as much as possible for the left hamstring stretch. Yeah, Joshua's okay. Yeah, keep working on that. It's okay. Just want to make sure it's not too much stress on him. So I want him to find stability, but also a mindful stretch. Sometimes when we struggle too much, there is no quiet. There's no ease in the pose at all. All right. Bend the front knee. Ground the back. I think we stepped it back. Step the left foot back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot forward. Low lunge. Right foot forward. Standing forward bend. Feet together. Knees together. Rise up. Chair. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee. Take the right hand to the right knee. Left arm goes out to the side to counterbalance. And then open up the knee to the right side. Now, if you have more flexibility, then you can come back to center. Take yogic toe lock, extend, and then open it out to the side. Good. All right, so stand tall and bend the knee. Bend the knee to grab the foot. Then stand tall again, extend before you open. Good. All right, square back. Step the right foot down, chair. Hands together in prayer. Now stay relatively vertical with your torso instead of leaning forward. We're going to twist to the right 5 times. Square back to center. Twist to the right. Square back to center. Twist right. Square center. Twist right. Square center. Twist right. Square center. Arms up. And then again, think about neutral spine as you take the hands to support and walk the right foot back, palms flat, walk the left foot back, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, 3-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose. Land the shin to the floor, pigeon. So you're in a pointed right toe position. You're standing on top of the right shin. Pay attention to your right leg. The right thigh should be angling out to the side 30 to 45 degrees. All right, then with your hands supporting, inch your left knee further back to lower your seat, untuck the toes, walk your hands back, elongate. You want to be here first because you want to create a triangle that you're balancing on. If you did this right, you may not even need your hands to balance. That is key. If you can balance here, then that means you have the right position. If you're sitting on the side, you're going to feel like you can't balance, right? So that is the key, if you can balance here. Then walk your hands forward, lower your forearms. You can stay up high like this, or you can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. All right, good. Pelvis is level. Nice. Simone, how do you think you would do in a position like this on your other leg, on your left knee? Good. Okay. Yes. Good. Okay. Yeah, because if you can't do this on the left side and you know it, then I'll give you a modification. Because a lot of the times when people have knee issues and they can't be on the knee like this, they take the pigeon upside down like this. So that works really well, or something like this works really well. So that's an option. If you know that you can't do it on the left leg, and you want to do the same pose on both sides. So you have to modify both sides. All right? You never want to do something fully on one side and modify the other side, because then you get further and further away from symmetry, right? You always want to take symmetry in your yoga practice. All right. Start to make your way back up. Walk your hands back in. Step it back. Down dog. Walk it out, side to side. All right, come back to stillness. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Lift the head and the upper back, neutral spine. Shift the weight back, raise the arms up the chair, lengthen all the way. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Left hand to left knee, right arm out to counterbalance, and open up the leg. If you have the flexibility to take yogic toe lock, bend the knee and take yogic toe lock, stand tall. Then extend, and then open. Good. Now you may notice, right, that when you open up the leg, if because of flexibility, when you open up the leg too much too soon, you lose your balance because you're fighting so much into that tightness, right? So if that's the case, even if you take yogic toe lock, you don't have to go completely lateral. Go slightly forward. If you can balance here and get good form, that's perfectly fine until you are strong enough to balance, and then you keep opening a little bit more every time. So you want to be able to hold the pose for as long as you can. Then every time you start to add on. Good. Right? So much more stable now. Right? You can probably even stand up taller. There you go. So that's even better form, even with your knee bent and the leg a little bit more narrow. All right, let's break. Step it back down. Left foot to the floor. Chair. Hands together in prayer. Keep a pretty vertical line with your torso. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to your left 5 times. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left is 3. Inhale, center. Exhale, left is 4. Inhale, center. Exhale, left is 5. Back to center, arms up. Keep a neutral spine as you support the hands to the floor. Then step the left foot back. Step the right foot back to down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose, land the shin to the floor, pigeon. So you're on a pointed left toe position, standing on your shins, left knee, left thigh, out to the side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back, lower the feet, Untuck the toes. Make sure your hips are nice and level. Walking your hands back, elongate. If you did this right, you should be able to balance here pretty easily. Then walk your hands forward, forearms down, or making pillows with the hands. So Joshua, have you reached your max? Can you reach your right knee further back and lower the feet even more? Good. Right? So much more. That was there that you did not utilize because you were afraid probably, oh, that's going to be too tight. But you've got it like that much deeper. You probably feel a lot more on the left glute now, right? Good. All righty. Let's walk your hands back in. Lift the torso back up. And tuck the right toes under. Press it back to your down dog. Walk it out side to side. All right, once you're pretty neutral, feeling pretty good, then you're ready to walk your feet forward towards your hands. Bend at the knees, take the seat down, extend the legs forward. Keep the left leg extended. Step the right leg over. A half-seated spinal twist. Right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right, keep a neutral spine, and then hook the left arm to the top of the right leg. Now, if that's not possible, you can wrap the arm around the leg. If that's not possible, you can take the hand to the knee, right? And that essentially has lengthened the arm to give you a more neutral spine when you twist. So you want a vertical line when you twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to the left. Come back to center again. Switch legs. Right leg extending forward. Step the left foot over. Left hand behind you for support. Lengthen your spine. Reach your right arm up. Exhale. Twist to your left. And then hook the right arm to the outer left leg. Wrap the right arm around the outer left leg. Or take the right hand to your left knee. So all of those are good options. Now with extended right foot, flex your foot. Yes. And that helps to strengthen the leg and presses the back of the leg to the floor, and that gives you more stability through that leg. All right, so think of anything touching to the floor is your foundation. So if you're in a handstand, your hands become your foundation, right? Inhale, back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Back to center again. Extend both legs forward with your hands supporting to either side. Lower onto your back. Recline twisting. Hug the left knee in toward the chest. Take the left arm out to the floor in a T position. So cross the shoulders and then twist to the right. So draw the left knee to the right side. You're rolling to the outer right leg, outer right hip. Good. Let the head touch down if you can. Right? And then twist from there. And take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist the other direction. All right, take that right knee back to center and hug both knees in. Then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, and extend the legs, Savasana. Let the feet separate, your toes are turned out, arms alongside the body, palms face up. Let the shoulders release, let the head release, and let it all go. Let the breath be gentle, Savasana. Begin to draw the breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for joining my practice. Again, my name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live at 50 Regent in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, the full hybrid schedule. In person here at 50 Regent, as well as on Zoom. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay me through Venmo or PayPal, information on the bottom of the video, and of course, all of this information on the website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again for joining me. See you next time.